All right, here we are. Welcome to another Woods Report.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Woo! That's how people get. That's how they do
when
it.
they on the outside cheering
because you don't
no.
I'm saying the guys on the football field and stuff.
Oh yes.
Because some days you don't feel like playing, so you gotta like spike. That's why they do that
Pip
in the locker room.
Up.
They do that in the locker room.
Yeah.
So that's what.
You ready?
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting myself ready. Okay. You do this. We do this every day.
No, but
every day, every single day. People think, oh, I want a YouTube station. I want to do something every day. I'm trying to move this over. I want to do this every day. Okay.
Some people probably do it on the spur of the moment. So it's like as they feel it, they don't necessarily have a set place and time where it feels like a job.
Oh, yeah. It don't feel like a job, but it's just you have to do it every day.
Yeah, you do.
So you got to pump yourself up and be ready to go. So that's all I'm saying.
That was your self-pump.
Yeah, like, yeah.
It scared me. I'm like, okay.
Oh, you didn't know I was going to do that?
No.
Oh. One of our co-hosts, Wendy, she won't be here today. She said she's sick. So
feel good, Wendy.
Feel better, Wendy. See, when we start getting regulars, and we know when y'all not here, I told you.
We feel it when you're not.
I told you
we need your energy.
I told you I'll take 4 or 5 good ones versus a million people that I care nothing about.
Knuckleheads.
And we think people who subscribe and actually watch our show and come listen to us is like family.
Okay.
And this is just a show. We're not news reporters or nothing.
Thank you.
It's like you come into our house, you sitting in the living room.
We just chatting, hey,
and
telling
we
you how
talking.
we feel. Girl, what you think about so-and-so?
Yeah.
Girl, I don't know.
And we could be wrong.
He ain't gonna make it, girl. Why you feel that way, girl? Because he knuckleheaded.
And if we say something is off or whatever, just write it in the thing and say, his mother's name is blah blah blah.
Oh, we're so sorry. No, he was really 75, not 60.
You don't go to people's house and they talk and y'all do that. You whatever. You either correct them there or you leave it alone.
I'm sorry.
So
and if they do it too much when they come to our house, we just they don't even come back anymore, or we just don't go over there.
Or you're not invited. I don't care. You don't.
Invited.
All right, so let's start off with.
You say you don't have much, so it's you guys are going to think it's Whoopi Goldberg Day. Because a lot of stuff is her comment and even about her.
Go ahead.
But politics, like I said, I got to pull out what The View talked about today, politics, because they always got something to say.
Right, about what's going on.
But you know what? I may have to have you play the clip on this because I'm still learning. As far as the laws pretty much are changing for people out of jail, out of prison.
Confusion over Florida voter fraud arrest.
And how it's all coming to play out in the state of Florida with DeSantis. And pretty much them coming back at offenders who have served their time. Told that they can vote, go and register. Now they coming back and arresting them. Let's play the thing on this. Whoopi was so mad.
They arresting them for what? Are they breaking crimes?
If DeSantis was there, she probably would have.
Are they doing crimes?
You'll listen.
All right, here we go.
Little over 2 weeks away from a high-stakes midterm election, and newly released police body cam footage shows the confusion surrounding Florida Governor Ron DeSantis imposing his crackdown on so-called voter fraud when he sent cops out to arrest people like Tony Patterson, who were previously told they were cleared to vote. Take a look.
Apparently, I guess you have a warrant?
For what?
I'm not sure.
For voter stuff, man.
For voters.
It's what it is. I think the agents with FDLE talked to you last week about some voter fraud, voter stuff, when you weren't supposed to be voting, maybe. It's 2 felony charges for voter fraud, but they've reduced it to $500 bonds. So it's $1,000 total.
Oh, my God, man. What?
Yes, sir. So unfortunately, right now, we're going to have to take you to jail.
Why is y'all doing this now and this happened years ago?
I don't know. I have no idea, man.
This is crazy, man.
So Patterson pleaded not guilty, and the governor's crackdown wound up with all of 20 arrests in total, 13 of whom were black. So what is going on?
All right. But the guy had a warrant.
DeSantis is going back at these people. First of all,
It's politics, man.
they were told that you completed your time in jail.
Oh, so you can vote.
And it wasn't a hideous crime.
Oh.
You didn't do brutal crime.
So they voted because they was told they could vote.
They went and said, and the people who, what are the delegates?
They got set up for the Ohio.
Yeah. And Joyce said, watch it. Those Republicans, is they going to do this across the country. Watch. Because
come on in here. You can vote.
You free. You get to, you did serve your time. Come on, you are can register to vote, and then they're going to go back and get, you really not registered to vote. Get them. And then Joy talked about, I don't know if it was the lady I talked about yesterday that I said can be his running mate. They was talking to her about if you win the election, would there be any issues with voter fraud and stuff? She said, if I win. Joy took that as, oh, so if you lose, it's voter fraud. We see you, Republicans.
Okay, here's the thing.
Or anybody that does it. I want to just blame the Republicans, but any people that are taking that as a let's plan to get
But
them.
here's the thing. Again, I'll say something y'all may not like. I'm always saying something controversial.
Okay.
I don't care. And let me tell you why I don't care.
It's not that you don't care, but
no, I don't.
But you
let me
know
tell
that
you
this
why.
is a good hokey, what you call it, hokey doke.
Let me tell you why I don't care. And I'm not going to get too personal because you know my background and where I've been and where I work and stuff.
Got it.
But I know people who use all kind of things. That's politics.
Yeah.
That's politics.
Fraud.
Not fraud, that they use the law, but they use it in a way
to get them, move them ahead.
To put it on names where, again, Democrats play checkers. And Republicans play chess.
Because that's a chess move that
that's
Joy
a chess
was
move.
even saying. She's saying, okay.
That's a chess move.
If it's still not like etched in stone, a law being really clear, every state, every governor.
If it's not clear.
There is loopholes.
There's loopholes.
DeSantis is finding a loophole.
And if I win, I won legitimately. If I lose, the refs have a problem.
Fraud.
No, or the refs. It's like sports.
Yeah.
If your team wins in the Super Bowl, how is this any different than the Super Bowl?
Yeah, because some of those referees be really like.
In the Super Bowl, you win, and if your team loses, we all say they wouldn't have won if it wasn't for them bad calls. That other team wouldn't have won if that referee wouldn't have been. And if we would have won and it was a bad call, well, all right, whatever.
See, you know what?
That's why it has to be clear.
It
has to be clear.
And you're so right, because I noticed that some of the rules are changing with football.
Yes.
They got cameras now on every single move. So if a referee even has the hint of trying to cheat, the other team can say, I want to see that footage.
Yeah.
And his foot may be in or out.
And if it's a call that determines the game at the end, it's automatically can be reviewed in the booth.
Yes.
It's not put on the referee.
Right.
So in my opinion, again, if you are a Democrat and you know that this is a chess move that Republicans make, why are you not being prepared
for it? Because you know you're going to hear any Republican
that
does not win.
If I was a Democrat,
what Comb over did.
If I was a Democrat, I would have more Republicans as poll people. I would have them there. I would have them at each machine
as much as you can.
That's
what Stacey Abrams is trying to avoid.
As much as you can.
Yes.
And I will have them be there. I would help. I would even talk to the Republicans and say, how do we get more of your people out here?
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure when I beat you, or if you beat me, it's legit.
It's legit. Well, there's many ways that you can make it legit. But this, to me,
and if you are a person who just got out of prison, and you know, again,
Lord help
again, Democrats
help them.
If you know that's where they're going, then you need to educate the guys that's coming out of prison.
Yes,
That's your fault. Again, you playing checkers and the Republican. So why would I be mad? Again, we're not Democrat or Republican. But why would you be mad at somebody who is playing the game better than you?
And then
they're not doing nothing illegal.
But you know what I thought about too? Because a lot of times when you done your time, you really may not know exactly.
Well, you
know what's up on chart. But here's what I was thinking. And you always hear this with like the Floyd family and what's her name that got shot because they came in Rihanna. When that lawyer, for example, what's his name that usually protects that defends people. Right. I'm thinking lawyers should be ready.
You should be
ready to protect and defend the offenders because it's going to be a voter problem.
Or you a prosecutor. If you are a prosecutor,
whatever you can do to get in place because you're going to have to. Somebody's going to have to defend this man.
Linda with the Y says, "Hey, ladies, I agree." Hey, Linda.
Hey,
if you are a prosecutor, or you are a police officer, or you are trying to put somebody in jail, it is up to you to prove your case. It is up to you. Even though you should have a good defense is a good defense. But the burden of proof is on you.
But this is a good example. I'm glad that this is coming out. Even though it's not good news in a sense. You better have it now before the presidential election. What DeSantis is doing, hopefully everybody's eyes will open up and go, okay, every governor, especially the blue states, come on, y'all. Oh, y'all are ex-offenders, watch your backs.
Y'all don't like him?
Make sure you dot every I and cross every T, because they coming at you.
Y'all don't like him, but DeSantis,
he's Terminator 2.
He is Terminator 2.
Oh, man.
Trump is T1. He's old. He's out of touch. He's gone. He's a moron.
And I think DeSantis is a lawyer.
DeSantis is Terminator.
So he knows the law.
2.
Yeah.
He is Trump 2.0.
Yes.
I'm telling y'all.
Because now you saw how Martha's Vineyard did backfired on him.
He's still sending more over there. He don't care.
He's stupid.
Right.
He's stupid. How this may backfire could be because we're now starting to hear, that's what you're going to do.
But is it really backfiring? Think about it.
Okay.
I had to think about that.
Because he don't want to count those offenders votes.
I had to think about that a minute. I said, did it really backfire on him? And he don't care because guess what?
Martha's Vineyard?
Yeah.
Okay.
They ain't in his state. I don't care where they go.
But they may come to his state.
They're not coming to his state.
Civil lawsuit.
No, the way he makes his state, nobody would want to come back there. Are you kidding me?
And that's why unfortunately, the various things that are happening to your state that you can't even control.
Right. Well, that's where God comes in. So you can't say nothing when your state is underwater.
Yeah. You floating on a boat saying, nobody allowed.
And old man Joe showing up and rolling his sleeves up and you got to work with him.
Yeah. And didn't even got to make the comment. It's good that we're working together, even though we have differences. DeSantis.
Yeah. But he's still 2.0.
But Whoopi was mad on this one. Boy.
I know
she said, "Hi in the heck."
Yeah.
And that black man felt so like, what? They told me that I can vote. I'm free.
See what he did. And see what he did. See, he's stupid coming out of prison. What he should have did.
No, don't say that.
He should have had
He wouldn't have known that.
He's stupid.
No.
He should come out of prison. I would buy me a Kanye West White Lives Matter t-shirt. And I would put a Trump sign in my yard. Nobody would bother him.
Well, maybe he would be an example because other ex-offenders.
You said it.
He can't. They came at him. I voted last week.
You said nobody knows who you vote for when you go in there and
that booth.
So until then, I'm wearing a "Make America Great" hat again.
You know what?
I'm putting a White Lives Matter t-shirt on, and I'm putting Trump's picture in my yard. And then when you go in the booth, that's your real vote. But see, you infiltrated.
No.
But you have somebody coming out of prison.
Yeah.
They gonna watch you.
Yeah. They watching all that because they want to build their case for voter fraud.
Yeah. That was a good one.
And Joy was like, she was on it. She said, watch them. They planning it, y'all.
They playing checkers.
They coming at us. They trying to really build their little story of
exactly.
That was fraud. Exactly. That was fraud. No, they cheated.
Yep.
They cheated.
Nah.
So that was it.
You got to play smart. You got to play smart.
But who knew they were going to do that?
Well, you didn't know, but now you know.
Ex-offenders, and he went to the who are the what do you call the people who give you the information to vote? Well, they look up your name. What's your address, ma'am?
It's usually some 80-year-old person that ain't even. They don't.
Sir, your name's on the list. You can vote. You can vote, sir. Come on. What's your name? Oh, you already completed your years in prison, so you are able to vote,
Where
sir.
was he at when they came? Look at his yard.
At his house.
Look at him. What was he doing outside anyway?
About
He just
some voter
voted.
fraud,
Look at
voter
him.
stuff, when you weren't supposed to be voting, maybe. It's
weren't
two
supposed to be
felony
voting.
charges for voter fraud, but they've reduced it to $500 bonds. So it's $1,000 total.
Oh my God, man! What?
So, yes, sir. So unfortunately, right now we're gonna have to take you to jail.
Over to my
Why
car,
is
okay?
y'all doing this now and this happened years ago?
I don't know. I have no idea, man.
See, right there, he should have had a "Make America Great" hat on.
What would he have known?
Well, he didn't know.
He didn't know.
But he got to take one for the team.
He exercised his right to vote. He's happy.
No,
he
hold on.
He can vote.
He got to take one for the team.
I know.
All the rest of them should be watching this
Exactly.
and doing what I said.
Getting their case
They
ready.
should have a "Make America Great" hat on and all of that.
I'm
And as
hoping-
the sheriff drives by, he'll tip his hat to him. He'll tip his hat and keep on moving.
What you think they'll go? They'll say, "Still, that's got to be Joe. Joe lives at this apartment."
Yeah, but Joe is not
we
Democrat.
gotta go. It don't matter. You think that's gonna scare him away?
All
That's
right,
not.
y'all.
But I do agree with you. This guy is gonna be an example to hopefully be prepared.
You got
for
to
this.
take one for the team.
Because there's some lawyers out there that's sitting there going, "Oh, I'm coming to help you. I'm going to defend you and every ex-offender
Oh, that's
that's
funny.
able to vote."
But it's not time. It's the midterms is right now.
Oh,
So
they
it's
started
smart.
dirty
It's
now.
smart. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
go ahead.
Again, like I said,
Play chess. They playing checkers.
Democrats play checkers. The Republicans
That's
play
a
chess.
good chess move.
That's a good chess move.
DeSantis. Okay.
As long as it's not illegal. As long
Right.
as what he's doing is not illegal.
that's what the thing is.
So
Yeah,
there you
okay.
go. All right. What's the next
Go
one?
ahead. Apparently, Meghan Markle, she has a podcast.
Yeah.
huh? So she does a lot of talking and she gives advice and information. And I
She
keep
seemed boring every time I listen to her.
I keep forgetting she's an actress.
but she boring.
So
If you're an actress, you should be more live or
play this when she talked about her experience when she was on the Make a Deal or No Deal, and the ladies had to carry the brief suitcases.
Right,
she was
right.
one of those ladies.
Yeah.
Play the thing that Whoopi. is
The
gonna
most
show.
recent podcast, Meghan Markle looked back at the beginning of her career in show business, and she admits being conflicted about her time as one of the briefcase opening assistants on game show Deal or No Deal. Take a look.
I ended up quitting the show. Like I said, I was thankful for the job, but not for how it made me feel. I would end up leaving with this pit in my stomach, knowing that I was so much more than what was being objectified on the stage.
First of all, they hiring you.
Keep going.
I just hold for a
Keep
second.
going, keep
Hold on
going.
for a second.
Because I think you go in the direction that Whoopi went.
They hiring you, and I'm a comedian too, so to hold a briefcase.
You saying exactly
The
what
hell you think they supposed to? All you supposed to do is smile,
said the same thing Whoopi said.
put some curls in your hair.
If I'm not mistaken.
What did she think they was hiring her for?
And then she said, if you feel that way,
you didn't even talk on the show.
if you feel that way, then you leave.
Take your briefcase and leave.
Go ahead. Keep talking.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
I didn't like feeling forced to be all looks and little substance. And that's how it felt for me at the time, being reduced to this specific archetype.
Okay.
What you just
I just want to say that on that show, you basically had a suitcase. And they wanted you to know, is this the deal you want or is this not the deal you want?
That's it.
Y'all
You want number
comedians, y'all
one?
comedians are flowing.
Or you
boy.
want number 26? What number you want? I don't want to hear about what you think about world
Oh
life.
my God.
I don't want to
at
know.
my legs and my arm and my hair. I'm just so tired.
I don't want to know
of being,
anything.
what is the word she said?
Objectified. I don't want to know if number 18 thinks that the war in Iraq was justified.
There's substance there. They need to know.
You need to look cute and hold the suitcase.
That's all.
Just like if it was men up there.
Yes.
Imagine all of those as men.
Yes.
I don't want to hear you that
I
piece
feel
of moron or not.
justified.
Take your shirt off and put the suitcase in your hand.
And Whoopi made a comment. She said, That was the gig that you.
And I don't want, if it's all men, I don't want you to take your shirt off and you have a beer belly.
Exactly.
I want a 6-pack.
Yes.
I want all those numbers there to have a 6-pack. I don't want an ashy Negro. Oil yourself up. Okay. If you're a black guy. And if you're a white guy, put a little tan on you.
Now, Joy was saying, she was being funny. She said, you know what, you think about it, not to take Megan's side, but she said, why do all the shows do have like the Vanna Whites and the ladies over the car showing that this is what you're going to win? And it always be the men as the host.
Yeah.
Aside from Whoopi, I think she hosts one show. But they was just being funny. But Whoopi was pretty much what you're saying. It was a gig. You're an actress.
Marco,
you may have to wear a big nose and a big hat. But I think Whoopi was concerned that she downplayed that whole role.
Yeah.
So you're saying the other women are like objectified. That's how you felt, boo. They
played the part.
They was okay with my little check holding my. Yeah. And then Sarah read a remark from one of the ladies that was on the show. Mm-hmm. She said the show treated all of the women with the utmost respect. She said, I enjoyed my gig. And I didn't feel the way that Meghan Markle felt.
Or if that's, put it this way, that's the whole premise though. If you in shows like Vanna White, Vanna is there to look pretty.
Yeah.
Now after being there for so long, people started saying, does she talk? Is there something behind her?
They gave her more talking points.
Yeah, you started hearing Vanna's talk, and she'll talk back with him. And you said, "Oh, okay, Vanna got a little point there to make a point." She got some sense. But in the beginning, all we want to do is see you spin a wheel, walk across the stage, turn a letter,
and her name is a household name.
And we're not listening to you speak, so all we have is what you look like.
Yeah.
Now I agree. You don't all have to be cookie cut. You could put some dark skinned black women up there and light skin.
Sonny said, "Why not full figure?"
The problem with the full figure one is she got to walk up those stairs.
Lizzo, if it's Lizzo size, they want to with their suitcase.
Nobody
suitcase, Lizzo. Hurry up, we're waiting. We're only on 30 minutes, and she at the third step. That's wrong. I know, because she probably in better shape than me.
Nobody wants to see, if you're going to be heavy, you got to be in shape. Because I don't want to see an old person trying to get up those stairs or all of that.
That's true. You need to be in shape to walk.
So if you're physically able to do it.
Yeah. Because we've seen now, ladies, you know, and gentlemen, when we go to parades, there are some chubby people, some little stout people, some little fluffy people. They got their little, and I said, okay, girlfriend.
To me,
especially at the Billiken parade.
To me,
some of them girls bigger than me.
As long as your shirt isn't tight and all I see is your stomach. If you are neat, every fat person is some fat people know how to look neat.
Yeah.
So if you're neat, and you are able to do the job,
you can still do the movements.
I'm not distracted by other stuff. You know what? But that would be the same if you were skinny and you had a funny looking shape,
skinny, and we
or a funny shape, I'm distracted by your shape.
That's true.
So whatever doesn't distract me, if I'm good with it, I don't care.
But I remember, it's so funny. I don't know how we got on this subject though. I'm going in a rabbit hole. I remember Joy on The View. She made a comment. It was complimenting black women. It wasn't like dogging us, but she said the black women that I've seen and that are full figure, that are fluffy and thick, there's the sureness about them. They're not insecure.
That's sometimes what she said. Too sure.
Well, I'm just saying, maybe that, but she was liking that. She was liking that a big woman can come in with her outfit on.
But sometimes black people, they be wearing everything.
I know. But I like the way the fact that Joy was seeing that, because maybe she was comparing it with other women that are another race.
Right.
They're insecure. They don't want to show their shoulders and things. Too tight.
It's a difference between showing your shoulder or whatever. But some stuff, come on, y'all. Your butt is way too big
to wear that outfit.
But you wearing a small shirt and you 200
and you're wearing the belly shirt and your belly is bigger, longer than the shirt.
Or a half shirt. What we always see is your stomach.
But we are proud.
And have a nerve to put a belt on.
Hey, but I see what she was trying to do. She was really saying we
don't care, Megan.
But I keep forgetting she's an actress.
Yeah, that's Claudia right there. Remember Claudia was she's number one. Remember Claudia Jordan? Claudia was a girl too.
She held the suitcase too.
Emerald Queen Malone says, and your neighbors will egg your house for that lawn Trump sign. Laugh out loud.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that's true. It depends on what neighborhood you live in.
Don't put no Megan. Don't put no.
But I may have to tell them,
out.
Emerald, all my neighbors, hey, look.
Don't put any signs out because you don't want
true.
nobody to know who you are. You know.
But how do I blend in without them coming to get me?
We've made the point. These are ex-offenders.
Yeah, they got to tell them.
They're already on the list.
Yeah, you got to tell them.
The police officers have Jamal and all
true.
the black
That's
names.
True. That's true.
And the sad thing about it is that the majority of the people that were arrested, they were black.
Yeah.
So,
well, of course.
DeSantis, you know better.
Yeah.
You know better.
Yeah, he know.
But yeah, you can't hide
all
behind
right.
the
So
Trump
that's
hat.
the Megan thing.
That was her comment. And
all right.
I get it, but she didn't really need to say it.
I didn't even realize she was on
objectifying
there.
other women.
I didn't realize she was on there. So there she is.
They showed her a little glamour shot.
Yeah.
So,
you can't, and she's not even doing a good job. I don't even see her briefcase. She's standing behind the other lady. See, everybody else's briefcase I see.
I remember that show still come on.
I don't know. Deal or no deal. I don't think so.
I remember that because you would pick the suitcase and then they would stand there and open it up.
And you open it up if it was $5 or no, let's say it was $3,000. Do you want to take the $3,000 or you want to trade it in for another suitcase?
Yeah.
Deal or no deal.
So
and then you trade it in, you get $1 or something.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So that was that one.
That was her comment.
So we'll stay on Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay.
Whoopi Goldberg shares her top 3 casting choices for Sister Act 3.
Uh-oh.
So we do know that there is going to be another Sister Act 3.
Tyler Perry said.
And I'm happy about that.
And Whoopi is happy that he made it happen.
Tyler Perry, to me, is wonderful.
He made it happen.
You don't hear nothing. There's no crazy.
So far, we haven't heard anything.
I hope to God we don't.
I pray you stay under the radar, my
just
brother.
How about just be a regular human?
Yeah,
a regular human.
Yeah, don't hurt people. Don't say stuff about folks.
You don't even have to do nothing spectacular. Just be regular.
And the sad thing, the only negative that people real people could say is that maybe he should get better writers for certain shows.
Well, that's his talent.
That kind of thing. But nothing negative about him. Well, some people do make some comments about,
they don't
him
need
playing the Madea role.
But that's still, it doesn't matter.
Other than that, I'm just saying
that's still his talent. That's not hurting anybody.
It's not him hurting.
That's not going crazy like Kanye West.
Yeah,
it's just a regular dude.
It's like he's full force straight ahead.
Yeah,
helping,
like Denzel,
making things happen,
like Denzel Washington.
Yes.
Just be a regular dude.
Yeah.
How about that?
But
you know why some can't? Narcissism. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Tyler Perry is not a narcissist.
He's humbled.
Very humble.
Okay.
Very.
And you keep remembering that when he speaks.
Yeah.
His humble beginnings.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So I'm glad you mentioned him.
There's no mental problems either.
Yeah.
That we know of.
But even if there's some people who do have mental disorders and they still not like Kanye. Okay. They take their medicine or whatever. They do what they need to do. Okay. They not a narcissist. That's what that is. It's narcissism mixed with the mental illness.
Oh, that's dangerous.
So Whoopi Goldberg already has a dream cast in mind for Sister Act 3. Okay. The View co-host made a special appearance on Charlamagne the God's show, Hell of a Week, last week, and talked about the highly anticipated sequel. The talk show host wanted to know Goldberg's thoughts about a fan-made poster shared by actress Keke Palmer on Twitter, featuring her name alongside Goldberg and Bette Midler. Ooh, is Bette Midler? If they get Bette Midler,
one of the nuns.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, Bette Midler's in there.
No, we don't know. This is Kiki's dream.
Oh,
that would be. Oh my god! So she's
just putting a rumor out there. It's nothing like settled yet. Nothing finalized.
She's saying that's her dream to be in and Back in Black.
I really would
with Bette Midler. Can you imagine Whoopi Goldberg and Bette Midler?
I would definitely go see Sister Act 3. I'm just wondering what the storyline would be though.
Oh,
because
we got Whoopi.
Will it be Whoopi's daughter, Whoopi's kid, Whoopi's niece, Whoopi's?
Oh no, because she never got married or nothing. Maybe a young girl who she sees herself in.
I don't know,
and she's in trouble.
It could be her niece,
or
it could be a family member.
Kiki's getting in trouble. and they bring her to
She
Whoopi.
said, go to the convict. They'll cover you.
They bring her to Whoopi because Whoopi went through that.
Okay.
Well, Whoopi's not in the convict, so they got to find a way to bring Whoopi back.
Right.
Oh, you're right. It must be a family member.
What's the-
Because that would bring Whoopi back to go undercover to be in the same convent with Kiki.
Yeah.
And make sure she's okay.
Yeah.
And the mother,
or she comes and finds out she's not okay. That's why she comes.
She comes.
You never know.
And Bette Midler can be Mother Superior. One of the oh, that'd be so good.
That'd be a good one. Let's see, Sister
Oh,
Acting. Now, this is going to be a
man.
musical or a movie?
Well, Sister Act is a musical. Oh, you mean it's going to be all musical?
Is it going to be a play?
It's a movie. It's a movie
like the other movies.
Yeah,
where
with
it is
music. Where it's
Okay,
music.
Got it.
Oh, that'd be so good. I can't even wait for this, y'all. It ain't even started. It ain't even casted yet, and I'm ready for it.
I don't know how many times I've seen Sister Act 1 and 2. I love 2. I love the what do you call the music score when they do all the songs together?
All of it. Joyful,
Lord. And Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill.
God, I miss her. Oh,
well, she's still alive.
I miss her.
You mean in this?
I miss her singing.
Wait a minute.
I miss her in concert.
Wait a minute. Why is Lauryn Hill not in this?
Why would she be in it? She don't need to be in it. They're grown.
But come back as a cameo or something.
She don't have to.
Well, when
that would be nice if Tyler Perry did do that.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
When asked about her picks for this ensemble cast, Goldberg said, ask Keke Palmer to come in. You know I want everybody to come in. I want Lizzo to come in. Ooh.
She could be a nun.
I want everybody. I want the girl with the chest.
Think about it.
Nicki Minaj? Nicki would be good too, though.
With a nun outfit?
If it's New York. One of the I don't know how they would do that.
That would be different though. I'm fine with whoever they do bring in there. It's just the fact that they're doing it.
If they bring Nicki Minaj, that may make me start liking Nicki again.
It depends on what her part is.
If they bring Nicki and Lizzo and Keke Palmer,
I would love for them to do a cameo of
Lauryn
Hill.
And a cameo of Lauryn Hill. I'll be like,
we building this Sister Act 3 up. I love it. I'm just glad that Tyler is making it happen.
Can you imagine that cast?
So, and Whoopi has some say. So that's good that these people are connected to her.
Yeah. See, Nikki, that's why you got to keep your stupid self off of fighting with all of these girls.
Yeah, you may mess
because
up
Whoopi
roles.
could be looking at you and Tyler, and because you going back and forth with these stupid beefs, they may be like, put Cardi in there instead.
Yeah, see, they may do Cardi. But we'll see.
Can you imagine Cardi B as a nun in Sister Act?
Oh, Lord. No. So this is going to be good.
Or at least one of the people in the neighborhood.
Because these are one of those shows where, you know how some sequels don't do well, but some of
this
them,
is going to do good.
But even if it's, let's just say for sake of argument, the storyline is not strong, it's still going to do well because it's
like Coming to America.
We
all wanted to see Coming to America, even though everybody
talked about it,
but we knew it wasn't going to be as good as the first one.
Yes.
But I didn't care. But I didn't care.
I didn't either.
I wanted to see Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall. I wanted to see all of them again.
Yes.
So I didn't care.
I didn't care either.
I didn't
How
care.
bad the storyline was.
It didn't matter.
Because
it can't live up to the first one. It can't. And somebody saw Eddie Murphy filming Beverly Hills Cop.
Come on. Oh.
They trying to keep it a secret. And somebody caught it on their camera.
A news person or somebody?
No, a regular person. Okay. And he was coming out of the subway. And they was trying to not tell people that what they was filming. But he had on the gray t-shirt, that jacket. That is Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh my God.
Which means he's doing Beverly Hills Cop again.
The fourth one.
Is this the fourth one or the fifth one?
Because the third one, his boss got shot.
And I don't even care if it's not good. I'm going to see it.
I don't either.
All right. Emerald said, I just watched Jasmine's Blues on Netflix and enjoyed it. He provides jobs for our black actors and actresses. Yes. You talking about Tyler Perry. Everybody keeps saying that was good.
What?
That Jasmine's Blues on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch it?
I haven't seen it.
We got to watch that, Emerald, because everybody keeps saying it's good. Mm-hmm. Maybe we should watch it and do a review on it on our show.
Okay.
So we'll watch that. Write that down because I ain't going to remember that. Tyler Perry's Jasmine's Blues. We're gonna watch that, and then we'll do a review. My mother finally agreed to go see Emmett Till movie.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go see that. I wanted to see it. Lenora, my mom, didn't want to go see it, but now they want to go see it. So I want to go see the Emmett Till movie. Mm-hmm. Write that down. We got to do a review on that one too. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. So that's good. I'm already excited about Sister Act.
I am too. Sister Act 3.
All right, Sister Act 3.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Oh Lord, here we go. Here's my YouTube.
So he has
YouTube part.
Okay.
That I'm going to just briefly talk about. Mm-hmm. Armon Wiggins has a YouTube channel, and he's somebody that I actually watch all the time.
Okay.
Jason Lee has a YouTube, but he's mostly known for a gossip column called Hollywood Unlocked.
Okay.
And I listen to Jason all the time. I'm actually friends with him on Facebook.
Okay.
Okay. So Jason Lee and Armon are at war with each other, I guess. And what the problem is, I'll go from Jason's viewpoint and I'll go from Armon's viewpoint.
Wow, what happened?
Jason is the one that was supposed to be Kanye West's media person. Mm. And that was that whole time when Kanye was black. You know, he goes back and forth because he's a porch Negro.
Right.
This was when he was in the field with the field Negro.
Oh, okay.
And he wanted to put all the black media people together. Mm-hmm. Okay. And Jason was putting all that together. Jason is the one that's friends with Tiffany Haddish. He's friends with Cardi B. Okay. He's friends with all of them. Mm-hmm. So people always call on Jason, to get things
Queen
going.
Latifah too, right?
Yeah, Queen Latifah, all of that.
He has a lot of
Hollywood people. But I noticed Jason when he didn't have all of that. I started following Jason way back.
Oh, really?
When he was on Love and Hip Hop.
What was he?
So even before that,
was he a writer or something?
Just love. He was like, he would write about the gossip and stuff like that.
Okay.
So he was fat too. Back then, yeah, he was fat. He lost a lot of weight. Wow. Well, he had that surgery too.
Oh, okay.
So Jason is like supposed to be like Wendy Williams, kinda, to these black guys that's in the media.
Okay.
And they look up to him.
Okay.
So Armon was one of those guys. Armon doing his thing. He got his show going on. He got a nice following. But he looked up to Jason. Okay. Like, okay, I want you to kind of mentor me and show me the ropes, and I want to be what you got, a show. I want to be a media mogul.
Okay.
Mogul. So he was saying that he kind of noticed that Jason was jealous of him. Instead of mentoring him, and if this is true,
it's like in that movie.
I can't stand when people
Malcolm
do
X
this.
Movie did.
Yes, I was getting ready to say that.
Mentor.
It's like Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X,
because he was surpassing them with the whole fame and how he talked, and they was getting jealous of him,
but not understanding that Malcolm still saw Muhammad as his mentor.
Yes.
He wasn't trying to pass you. No. He just trying to learn from you.
Ooh, that's some insecurity.
And if you are a person who is mentoring someone, you want them to do better than you.
Yes.
Jesus said, "These things I do, I want you to do greater than me.
Doing more
than me.
Because I'm only on the earth for so long."
And a true person that's a mentor, and that's kind of why I was bringing this up. People got to understand when you are mentoring someone, you should want them to be better than you.
Because that reflects you.
It reflects you. Because then when people say, "Dang, where you learn? Where you get that from?"
My mentor is
Jason Lee.
Really? Dude, you are good.
He opened the door. And he introduced me to people.
That's a ding-ding for Jason Lee.
And then the more people you mentor, the greater you are.
But not being
I'm not in competition with you. I'm mentoring you.
You're mentoring them. How are you feeling if you're jealous and in competition?
Yes. So
that's some insecurity.
Armon started feeling that Jason was jealous of him.
Oh, okay.
Because he would tell him when he came to that thing when Kanye had the media thing, he said, "I don't want nobody taking pictures with him. I don't want you taking pictures with him and all this." Armon went and he was like, "Forget that." He went and took a picture with Kanye.
Okay.
It was put in the newspaper. And Jason was upset about that, according to Armon. And he immediately had the newspaper revise the article without his picture in it. Ooh. And with pictures with Jason and Kanye.
Oh.
So he said even then he said he let it go, and he was like, okay, because it's still my mentor, whatever. And then he said, but then it was little digs that he said Jason would do. He would go on his show. He would never say Armon's name, but the same stuff Nikki does.
Okay.
But say stuff, and you like, is he talking about me?
So you do lose respect for your mentors then, don't you? If
And
they
then
start doing that.
The final straw, I think, was the Tiffany Haddish thing. Jason was like, I don't want nobody kind of writing anything negative about Tiffany or whatever. And Armon was like, that's what people talking
That's
about.
freedom of speech.
So
man.
I'm going, and don't tell me what to put on my
That's
show.
freedom of speech.
So
he's
then,
operating his First Amendment.
Yeah, so he put it on there, and right then Jason, I guess he stopped following him. He don't talk to him.
Jason is a butthole.
Yeah, and I didn't know Jason was like that.
Wow, Jason.
And I like Jason.
I mean, to me, it's really unfortunate.
I don't like that, Jason. If that's true, everything Armon is saying, I don't like that.
You're trying to be controlling.
You trying to be You trying to be like Kanye
and Candace
and bottlehead Candace.
I don't like that spirit. What is wrong with man? Oh my God, it gets in.
Now you got this young guy that's coming up. Armon has all this energy. Mm-hmm. He's a good.
But you know what? That happened at our old church.
Well, yeah, people always do that.
Yeah, our old
the pastors start not liking the ones that's coming up,
and then certain people.
Oh yeah, when I preached, remember I had got up and I spoke, and they critique at the end.
Yeah,
and he was like all negative.
Yeah,
and everybody else was like, no, she was funny, she was good,
and she's a female version of him.
And he was like, well, you know, anybody can be funny.
He was jealous
if you don't really have a word. And people was like, no, she was using scripture. She had the word.
Yeah,
he couldn't find anything positive to say because he saw me as a threat.
Yeah.
Why would you see me as a threat?
You learn it from him and all the people that are there. Oh, I hate that spirit.
Jason, if what Armon is saying or feeling is true, this is my opinion what Jason needs to do.
Okay.
Because you was in the Elijah Muhammad part of this. You have to take control of this situation. I feel you need to.
Armon?
No, Armon to me was like Malcolm X to the Elijah Muhammad
but
thing.
Look what happened to Malcolm X.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying before it gets to this.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying I think you need to take control of this, and I think you need to, in my opinion, you need to have a conversation offline with Armon, and you need to tell Armon if it's true, because don't invalidate how somebody is feeling.
Right.
If he felt like you was dissing him and you was dissing him, be honest.
Be transparent.
Be transparent and say, you know what, dude? I was feeling myself.
Okay.
And I was feeling kind of like this little dude coming up, and he don't see me as a mentor. He kind of trying to take over what I do. And I was feeling myself.
And he would understand.
And instead of coming to you as an adult and saying, this how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
I shaded you and I did all of this stuff and I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I believe if he does that, Armon will forgive him. Because I think Armon still likes Jason.
He's probably slowly losing respect for him, for his mentor. And that's unfortunate, because when you start to lose respect,
then you're gonna be mean.
You don't
then
care.
Your job is to destroy him. Then
you don't care.
When Malcolm X lost respect for Elijah Muhammad, he went into a whole nother arena. He went back to Mecca and all of this.
Well, no,
he moved away from the Nation of Islam.
He moved away, but I think too, and given that, he stayed focused on still being true to the Islam nation, as far as his beliefs, his basic beliefs, as far as love,
but not the nation.
He started seeing them ridicule him, and he's like, "I'm following this as much as you guys are, but you guys are making the mistakes. You're being mean and slipping and lying. I'm trying to be a real man of Allah." I'm trying to be Allah's man, and they mad at him.
Yeah.
So he didn't understand that spirit.
So what you created is a person that you could have been mentoring. Now he's your enemy. So now his whole thing is to dethrone you.
Because I thought when you was coming with this story, for some reason, I thought it would be the opposite.
Oh.
Like it normally happens when you
are
like
he's trying to dethrone somebody.
A lot of times you do hear the opposite as well. If somebody's being mentored by somebody and they're not listening, they're starting to smell themselves, and they
that it could work the other way.
And you like mentoring them, like, dude, Armon, slow down, man.
And I think that's what Jason was feeling. I think he was feeling, because Armon wasn't listening to everything that he said, that he feeling himself like he think he better than me. And I didn't get that from Armon. I always felt like Armon liked Jason.
He should have been a man of integrity.
Yep.
And a man with respect to go sit to him and say, let's talk, man.
And even if it was true that you feel like that, if you are mentoring somebody and you feel like they feeling themselves and they think they better, that still should be a conversation.
Thank you.
I would sit him down and go, look.
How old is Jason?
He not that old. None of them are.
Oh
I knew you was gonna say that. How old is Jason?
Because I expect a little bit more from somebody that's older, and if he's still in his 20s.
That's not Jason Wayne. How old is Jason?
Because that's a good question as far as I'm asking, in a sense, as a mentor, being older, being more experienced, being better in your communication and how you tell how you feel. Tell what's right or wrong, being more transparent. As a mentor, Jason, all that you've gone through, who you know now, because you're really nobody without the Almighty Father. So hopefully you're not feeling yourself too.
Well, I feel like, I'm not going to look at it because I have to keep going.
Got it.
But I'm saying, in other words, he should just make sure that they have a conversation offline. And I feel like it's not too late to savage this, because Armon, he went his last show, he went off on Jason so bad he broke down everything. He put in receipts. He talked about he showed conversations they had. He literally was coming out to say, y'all keep saying that it's me, but I stay quiet as long as I can, and I'm done. So
he broke him.
So I feel like Jason needs to fix this.
Yeah. He probably won't. If he's not a man of integrity, he won't.
I think Jason is a man of integrity. So I'm hoping he fixes this.
Yes.
Because Armon would be great for him to mentor. And a mentor doesn't mean they have to listen to everything you say.
Right. But just keep the conversation open.
Yeah.
Keep communication open. Holy snap.
All right, so that was it with that one.
And the fact that they're two black men.
I know.
That's not good,
So that's wrong, Jason. So on this one, even though I like Jason, I'm with Armon on that one.
Okay.
Because I felt like it was a lot of shade. And even though he never said Armon's name, I even felt he was talking about Armon.
Yeah, some ministers do that. They'll use you in
the pulpit.
As your example, your story.
Yes.
Yep. I know, I know.
All right, so NASCAR, you can do it while we're doing this.
It's not time yet.
Oh, NASCAR suspends Bubba Wallace for deliberately crashing into a fellow driver.
But he got
one job.
He got out the car upset.
This is one job he has to do.
Well,
First of all, you already know it's not a lot of black people in NASCAR.
I saw on the news he got out and he picked a fight with the other driver. But it sounds like he was the one that supposedly was the aggressor. So I didn't understand why he got out mad at the other driver.
Yes.
Did the other driver get in his way?
I'll read it. But the thing, Bubba, you got one job to do.
Yeah.
You Jackie Robinson.
You representing my brother.
You Jackie Robinson.
With the fists up at the guys with the fists up at the Olympics.
You are Jackie Robinson. And there was a lot of stuff that Jackie Robinson took that he didn't have to take.
He sure did.
Because he wanted other people to stand on his shoulders and he wanted to open the door for other people to come in of color.
Because a lot of he got backlash from both sides, really, because he came from the colored Negro.
And they like, you could have made that better.
Why you didn't take us? You just took him.
Or why didn't you make the colored Negro league better?
Better, yeah. So
why you got to go play with the white man?
Right.
So he got it on both sides.
Yeah. So Bubba,
Bubba, you come on now, Bubba.
Come on. Maybe take some anger management classes.
Bubba Wallace would be off the racetrack for one game after NASCAR launched its investigation into an incident that occurred over the weekend. According to AP, NASCAR has suspended Wallace for one game after determining He deliberately crashed into Kyle Larson's car on Sunday.
Wow.
Shortly after, Wallace and Larson engaged in a physical altercation.
Oh, after.
Bubba repeatedly shoved Larson after the incident and was even seen pushing away a NASCAR official before heading back to the pit. While many fans were under the impression that Bubba was suspended because of his hot-headed nature after the crash, head of competition and racing operations, Steve O'Donnell, explained that the organization determined that his behavior on the track was intentional and extremely dangerous. When we look at how that incident occurred in our minds, it was really a dangerous act that we thought we intentionally and put other competitors at risk. Bubba Wallace issued an apology for his behavior in a statement on Twitter. I want to apologize for my actions on Sunday following the on-track incident with Kyle Larson on number 5 car. My behavior does not align with the core values that are shared by 23XI Racing and our partners, who have played a crucial role in my incredible journey to the top of this great sport. He continued, I want to apologize to NASCAR and the fans, along with Christopher Bell, Joe Gibbs Racing, and Toyota for putting them in a situation in the playoff that they do not deserve. I want to go on and say you need to apologize to the African American community.
You know what? I don't know.
I would like to apologize to the African American community.
Okay.
On which I know they don't want y'all here at NASCAR. And so for me to act like a big, stupid, dumb Negro doesn't help open doors for more of us to come in.
The sad thing, I was thinking, first I don't know why my mind went
now,
to
that
this.
the apology he going to give at church?
I don't know what.
He ain't going to put it on Twitter.
No, my mind went to this. How he was behaving. A lot of times how people think Black people are, like that. I felt like
animals. That's how people think.
I felt that remember when Obama was president, some people made jokes and even was saying they was trying to get that rush out of him as president, as a Black man.
And some people would make a comment and say they didn't because that white part of him.
Yes. Kept him very very calm and collected.
Because if he was Jesse Jackson, he'd be kicking over chairs and stuff.
What I tell you, y'all get out of this. I ain't answering that question.
So is the word, not the word should be animals.
Yeah.
But the word maybe should be we are more emotional. Because Latino people are emotional. Italian people are emotional. That has nothing to do with your color. If Italian man would have did that too.
What is the...
He would have came out yelling and pushing somebody.
What is the word that they always use on us? That you're being, it begins with an R.
Oh, I don't know.
Ratchet? No,
I don't know.
They use the, if I can think of the word, because it means like angry.
Mm-hmm.
It
don't matter. What about it?
But at my job, it was our team. Our
Mm-hmm.
team had 2 Blacks, myself and another Black person, a Black man and and a white girl.
And y'all got an argument.
And our boss was not a good boss. She was a white lady,
Mm-hmm.
but she was not good, you guys. She was nice. She just didn't know her job. She really didn't know how to lead our team. Our team was brand new.
Mm-hmm.
But the 2 people that was with me, they came from outside other companies and worked that same type of job. So they knew what was needed. And one of my team members said, let's go report her to HR because it's not working for us. And she's, doing things and saying things underhandedly, that are not nice as well. So we went to our HR, and some people don't feel that HR protects them. It's the employee services. It really protects the company. But they were always asking, God, I can't think of that word.
Just go ahead.
That word is so important because people always ask as a Black person, why you're acting that way.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And you're sitting there all calm, but you may be saying your word stern.
Right.
Or you may feel a little concerned and not like angry.
Hostile.
I thought it's beginning with an R. I'm sorry. Hostile. Why are you acting so hostile? And I was sitting
there. They always say
I was seriously sitting like this.
You hostile.
Where are you getting
Where are we getting hostile
from? And they was just back. They sat
Those
back.
are the ones we always hear hostile and well-spoken.
And well-spoken.
You so well-spoken.
You hear that a lot, and you're thinking, hostile.
How am I supposed to talk?
But my white coworker, my white team member, she was, I remember to this day, she was vocal. She was loud, but she wasn't hostile.
She wasn't called hostile.
I was called hostile.
And that's what I'm saying. So he's gonna get the, I mean, you could get over it. He apologized, move on.
Yeah, he did.
But he's gonna get the hostile. He's gonna get
backlash from
not only did you
people
try
that
to
don't even want him in running racing.
Not only did you try to hit the guy or run the guy off on the road, but then you got out the car and then you went and pushed him.
Got aggressive.
Then when the official came over, you pushed him too.
Yeah, you aggressive. All y'all people like that are aggressive.
So to me, I feel like you almost have to go the opposite. He's Jackie Robinson. So he got to be
I'm sure
different.
Jackie Robinson got mad.
He didn't. Well, we don't know. It
It
wasn't
on
social media.
Rooms. Yeah, he didn't do it on social
media.
media.
But if he would have, they would have said something.
Oh my goodness,
that would have been on every.
Yeah, that's true.
Thing.
That's true. I didn't see the movie. The movie on him.
Yeah,
the documentary
with Chad.
Yeah,
I saw it.
You saw
the documentary? It was the movie.
You saw the movie though?
Yeah,
they've done documentaries on him too.
But he had to play. He had to be different. He had to bite his tongue a lot.
Yeah.
So I say that with Bubba. Hopefully, somebody talking to you.
Bubba said,
you are standing on the shoulders.
Don't get out of the car.
You're standing on the shoulders, but other guys who African American who want to get in this are standing. They got it. You got to stand on your shoulders. So you can't act like that. You can't as much as you want to. And we've seen cases where a black guy and a white guy, we just saw it. I just saw it like on TikTok or something, was fighting. And in school. And the police came, and the white guy was the one that was the aggressor.
He was the one that started
and the police came and
it was in the mall.
In the mall, and pulled the black guy. Even the white guy was like, "Why y'all arresting him?
Why you arresting him?
I'm the one that's beating him up. I'm on him." And they was like, because when they came in,
holding the black guy down on the floor.
When they came in, that's the first one they went to.
Right to the black boy.
So that's what I'm saying. You know that.
Yeah.
You know that's how some people perceive you. Yeah. So you can't act like that.
It's a hard thing to do. I know.
And brothers, the same thing, getting pulled over. I don't know how many tapes I got to watch.
And please don't run.
Or I don't know how many times I got to watch a tape where a black guy gets pulled over and he want to have all kind of attitude.
Oh. Don't run.
You think you white. Okay. They done pulled you over. All that stuff you talking about, you can take that up later.
Please.
Give them your license and your registration.
Officer, I'm reaching for my license plate.
Nobody wants to hear the attitude because you don't know if that cop don't like you.
And he may have had a bad day. He may have had a situation that happened before.
Or he may not like you.
He may just not like you. You're right.
Don't give him no reason.
He may even be your own color.
Oh my God, if I see so many of these tapes. What you want?
Remember Boys in the Hood?
Why I gotta do this?
Remember?
Remember
Boys in the Hood? It was a black cop that was giving them problems and they didn't do anything. He was mad at, thank you, all that.
It was a black cop. Looking at him like, it was a black cop who pulled me over and gave me issues.
Sure did. You got an attitude with him. You never told that story, did you?
That's how I know not to do that. He came up, he said, do you know how fast she was going? I said, how fast? You should have the thing. You should know how fast I was going.
She's right, but still.
I ain't no white woman.
Oh, stop.
And he was a black cop.
He took her to jail.
He was like, who you getting smart with?
He took you to jail. Didn't he?
Yeah.
He took you he took you where the men were, and they were going to wait until they.
It didn't work. They let me go because I was making jokes and cracking jokes and yelling everything.
They didn't have nothing to hold her with. And it was the attitude.
He was like, "Get out of here."
He got mad at you.
He got mad at me because I had an attitude. So I'm telling young people now, just leave the attitude.
Yeah.
All that other stuff
that can get you killed.
You can take all that up later. Yeah. Just get the ticket. Go drive to the police department if you want to and speak to the supervisor in charge. But all that you talking,
that attitude is not worth it.
Nah, it's not worth it.
So a lot of times, like I said, with my job situation, they think you're hostile and you're just really a little concerned.
Yeah.
No, ma'am, I'm just concerned. My friend is acting hostile.
See, they don't want to see that.
My white team member.
No. All they're gonna see.
All
they're gonna see is the big mouth black girl on
the attitude.
Yeah, with the attitude,
doing the head. Like
and when people say, "What happened on y'all floor at work today?" Girl, this black girl was going off. I don't even know why. And it don't even have to be you.
know.
So just leave that. Don't give
so
people
Bubba,
more.
We said all this to
Yeah.
say, go get some anger management, kind of work on how you react.
All right, donkey of the day, real quick.
Oh, okay.
Woman says sick janitor infected her with an STD by secretly peeing in her water bottle. This janitor.
Did it happen for real? Or did
yeah.
she just,
no. Hold on.
Did she make this up?
No, let me tell you what happened. I saw this on TikTok before I saw Charlamagne give him the donkey of the day.
Oh my goodness.
This janitor, when he would clean, he would pee in the water cooler, the big old water cooler that everybody in the thing. Yeah. He would put his pee in there so people come in, they drinking that. Mixed in, so you don't know it's pee in there. But people always like, it kind of tastes funny. They always thought the water kind of tastes funny.
Oh my.
So then the one lady said she would leave her water bottle on her desk. And then she said she'd come back the next day and she'd taste kind of. So she said, she put a hidden camera on her desk.
What made her even think to do a hidden camera?
Because she didn't know. She thought something was weird or whatever. Wow. She just wanted to see what was going on.
It's wonderful that she did that.
And they caught him. He was at her desk. He took her water bottle, put his penis in it, and put some pee in her thing. And then he would just go and clean up. She caught an STD. And they found out he has the same STD. So she got it from him. Married woman with kids. STD. And she said it's an STD that is forever. So we know it's only a few that's forever. But you could never get rid of.
Did she see the film before she drank it? Or this is
no,
when she drank it before?
She drank it and wanted to see what's going on. So he was doing it all the time then. Because she put the camera up and called him.
Isn't that a loss?
He's arrested. No, he's arrested.
But
can't
can
do
she
that.
Sue him?
He ain't got no money. He's I don't even think he's from this country. He's not even from this country.
Who is this man?
They got to deport him to whatever country he's supposed to go to.
Oh my gosh.
Lucio Contarino Diaz.
He's Spanish?
And he's not even legal.
Is he not legal?
Records do not name an attorney working on Diaz's behalf. A Mexican national. He is reportedly in ICE custody. He's not even a citizen.
Oh my goodness. This man gave her an STD, peeing in her water. That reminded me of my coworkers when I was my team member, not the same team I just told y'all. There was another girl that I work with. She said that her and her friends, when they worked at one of the sandwich shops, they would pee in the Mellow Yellow. And when she told me that, she said for fun. They were teenagers in high school. They would pee in the Mellow Yellow tank that pours the drinks in. Kim.
And they showed
oh my God.
Well, they was showing that one TikTok thing where the kids was going around licking the ice cream in the grocery store and putting the lid back on.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah.
Emerald says, can she sue the company? True Blue says, and the kicker is the job didn't fire him. And True Blue says she's suing the job.
Please do something. You got a medical problem for the rest of your life.
An STD that cannot be cured.
Somebody needs to pay for that. Why is he hired anyway? Is he not legal?
I don't know. Can you hire somebody?
I thought you have to be legal to be hired. And that they paying him under the table?
I don't know.
How is it that he's working for this company? This man is crazy.
But imagine how many people do that. And then somebody...
He must have given other people that if he did it in the thing.
He did it in the water cooler, too.
Other people should be checking themselves. They may have STD and don't know if he peed in the main water cooler.
But I was hearing somebody say how when people get mad at the waiters and the waitresses and you send your food back.
They spit or they...
The stuff they do. Claudia on the show that come on Fox. She said the one guy was she was at what's the breadsticks? Olive Garden? I think it was right. And the man was mad about his breadsticks. He came in late or something and they was closing and they didn't have any bread, fresh breadsticks. And he was mad and he was cussing and everything. And she said, okay, we'll go get your breadsticks. They went in the back. They pulled every breadstick off a plate or whatever.
Oh, no.
She said they took his breadsticks, the garbage can, they rubbed it around the garbage can. And they gave him that basket of breadsticks.
And sent him on his way. No.
Do not. I'm always nice.
No.
And I always tell you that. When you start getting snippy. Because Lenore gets snippy with people.
Yeah.
And I say, don't get snippy with them.
I'm better.
Because I'm not tasting no food you get when they come back.
It may come back with anything on it. Oh, no.
I wanted such and such. Why you give me this? You'll do that.
Did you not listen? I told you that. No, I wasn't that.
No, not that. You don't
bad.
say that. You'll just say, I got this. Why didn't you? I ordered this.
You guys forgot the such and such.
Why you get this? Mm-hmm. No, you wasn't real bad, but enough to where I would spit or something in your food.
That, and then too, you don't know if it's the person in the back. They
so
don't hear you
I'm always
crazy.
Nice. And Funky Dineva said he said this is how he do it, where you never have any issue. Don't say if you order something and you don't like it, he said don't send it back and say give me something else because they may spit in it. He said, dude, when they come, say I hate to be that person. I really don't like this. I'll pay for it though, but can I have something else? He said every single time he does that, they take it without any problem and bring him something new.
So he has to say that he will pay for it.
He'll say, I'll pay for it. I hate to be that person, but I really don't like this. I know it's not you.
Think about saying that.
I know.
One of my friends back when we were in high school and we were at one of those little breakfast restaurants, she ate the whole thing and called the waitress over and said she didn't like it.
That's what this one girl just did.
She emptied her plate.
That's what this one girl just did on either TikTok. Y'all saw it on YouTube.
The waitress was I thought she didn't like it.
She didn't want the shrimp or something. And the waitress was like, well, you eating it. She said, well, you shouldn't have left it here.
That's kind of like what my friend was pretty much saying. I ate it because it was here.
I told you I didn't like it. You should have picked the plate up and took it.
But why would you eat something you don't like?
And you don't like it.
She got a refund.
No, these people didn't want to give her nothing. They didn't want to give her. She got to pay for it.
I had bold friends that would do that. They're not my friends, close friends, but they were just associates. No, this was in high school. She had shoes for over a year, and they were worn down. And she took them back to Baker. Remember Baker's shoes? She got a refund. They didn't have no receipt or nothing. They were worn down.
Some people give you, and again,
you're bold enough to do
that. It depends on the place. Because Elaine my show is Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Elaine had a dress on and she was trying it on.
Yeah.
And she said the mirror in the place that you try on is fake. It makes you look thin, so you can buy the clothes.
Oh no.
She said I want to see it in a real mirror.
Uh-huh.
So she put the dress on and went out to it next door in a real mirror. Uh-huh. But it was snow. So it got some of that soot on there. And she came back and she said, the lady said, anything else I can do? Wrap this up for you? And Elaine said, I don't like this dress. And then she goes, it's your dress now. And she said, I tried this dress on. I don't want it. She goes, you wore it out the store.
Yeah.
I can see the snow stain on it. How would you like me to wrap it? But some people would still be ignorant and say, I don't care, I wore it out the store, I don't want this dress.
Oh my, yeah, and they had to try to get something to them.
Ma'am, I saw you on Instagram with that same shirt on, and now you're bringing it back.
Pandemic, I think they had to do a little bit loose rules because pandemic, they didn't let us in the dressing rooms to try
they don't
them
let
on.
You get in. So they give you store
credit.
They
allow you to bring it back and whatever.
But
some people keep the tag.
Yeah, they keep it on
there.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's still new when they do bring it back.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. True says, and the kicker is the job didn't fire him. She's suing the job. We said that.
Good.
Emerald said, good, some compensation better than nothing. Mm-hmm. True says the company seems shady.
Hiring him.
Yeah.
If he's not legit.
True said, yeah, I've had coworkers who used to work in fast food and they have told me horror stories.
Yes.
She also said, get your food first, then complain at the end. And then she said, don't eat it food if you don't like it. I agree. Mm-hmm. Get your food first and then say, I I really didn't like it or whatever. But have it already with you before you say something.
I don't get it. Because if I don't like...
that's true, Blue. True Blue. That's true.
How you going to do that if you don't like the
I like what Funky Dineva said.
About...
I hate to be that
person. But
I really don't like this.
I'll pay for this, but I do...
But you notice we went to that place. We just went to the Sugar Factory.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't like the drink, we still kept it.
That's a big drink, too. That's a $35 drink.
It was a $35. We didn't send it back, though.
What if you don't like that drink?
I liked it, though. But what if you don't like it?
Oh, my gosh. They may still pay. You have to pay for it, I
You
guess.
have to pay for it. But I would say something like when they come back and say, did you like it? I would say, I really didn't like it. We went to that restaurant over there on the Navy Pier. Remember? Those greens was disgusting.
They were.
We didn't eat that.
Right.
We told her we didn't like it. She didn't take it back.
No. I guess some people are more demanding than others. That's the thing.
And some waitresses or waiters have to pay for that. So they don't want to pay for that.
They do?
Yeah, they have to pay when food has to go back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
True says don't eat the whole thing.
My friend ate the whole thing. The plate was clean.
And then say you don't like it.
I didn't like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so mad at her.
All right, so that was it. Did you have it? That was your donkey of the day. That man who peed
that's
in
just
the
awful.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That was Charlamagne's donkey of the day.
Okay. He find these interesting donkey
But
of the
I saw
days.
that already before his thing.
You did?
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It just makes me go, ooh. And you know what we do when we deliver food and stuff?
When we do DoorDash and stuff.
I try to hopefully people don't get the fountain drinks. Get the drinks that's got tops that's sealed.
We drive for DoorDash and Uber. I would never order a fountain
some of these places are starting to cover them with a little tag, but I would not get any fountain drinks. Just get a drink that's in a can.
First of all, you taking a chance they're gonna drink out of your drink.
Right.
Second of all, some people's cars are disgusting.
Right. I've seen some deliverers that have their
bag
food. Is so dirty.
I picked up food and I look at the person's bag and I look at them.
Yes, they car. My food was in that car in that bag.
The dog be all in the car.
Oh no.
Butt all on your food.
I'll go get my own. I'm sorry. DoorDash, I'm sorry.
This one man on TikTok I saw, he delivered the food and he bent down. Why would you put it at the door and then bend down and eat it? People have doorbells now that they can see. He bent down. He grabbed some fries out the bag and then he opened the drink up and drank it. And then put the bag down and started to walk away. And the lady said, I see you. I'm watching you eat my food. And then he gonna say, no English? He try to act like he was Spanish.
No. There's you'll know what I'm saying with any country you come from. You go know.
And just so y'all know, your complaining means nothing.
No, they're computers.
We work for computers, y'all. There's no human.
We can't even complain hardly as
a
driver.
There is no human for DoorDash and Uber. Mm-hmm. When you guys call, you call it India.
Some third.
I called one time
offshore.
Yeah, place. To tell them all the restaurant not closed. I heard chickens and stuff in the back.
Yeah.
And she had a strong Indian accent. I said, "Where are you?"
And she said where she was.
India. They not here.
Yeah.
They a call center. They pay these people probably 50 cents an hour.
They're call centers. They're offshore.
It's not human. Oh. So when you call and complain, you could call about a driver. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
That same driver would be out eating somebody else's fries. And another thing y'all don't know. We don't have to be right in front of y'all house to say we delivered it. We could be around the corner. And say we delivered it. It's within a certain radius.
Right.
We hit the button and it says delivered.
Be careful.
So if I deliver it, that's all the computer cares about. And take your food home and eat it. And say somebody else must have stole your food.
Right. We've had Red Lobster stolen.
We've ordered and had Red Lobster stolen. They didn't leave that food. Mm-mm. They took that food home.
They took our food, yeah.
So just so y'all
order again and wait a whole another hour and 2 hours.
Just so y'all know, with the
you
driver,
did a show about all this.
I did a show about. I might go back and do it again.
Go back and do the do's
I may give y'all some do's and don'ts.
We've been on both sides,
ordering and delivering.
Yes.
But it's a lot of stuff that goes in that delivery that y'all don't know about. If y'all knew, y'all may never order again. nasty. I've seen some nasty drivers. Disgusting.
Yes. It's not even just their car.
They bag that
Their
they put your food
clothes.
in.
Everybody's delivering now, old and young. And a lot of times you look and go, ooh, they're handling food. So I would say if you guys are ordering any kind of DoorDash, Uber, Grubhub,
double bag it.
Don't order fountain drinks.
Don't order fountain drinks.
If you can, try not to. Yeah. I would say bottle and cans.
All right, y'all. That was it.
That's it.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And always believe. Nobody said anything since we said true, right? Okay, y'all. Thank y'all, co-hosts. One day we're going to get on here and have y'all.
We'll be praying for you.
Oh, we'll be praying for Wendy.
Yeah.
One day we'll figure this out. I want y'all to start calling in so y'all can be on co-hosts. You don't have to visually show yourself if you don't want to.
You just hear their voice.
Have an avatar if you don't want to show yourself. And that was another Woods Report. See you later.